Moving on, government has slashed reserve price of rice stored with FCI or Food Corporation of India by about 550 rupees per quintal to 2,250 rupees per quintal for ethanol producers and state governments. The move aims to enhance food security and allow efficient distribution. According to a Food Ministry order, state governments and state-run corporations can now purchase up to 12 lakh tons of ethanol, and ethanol distilleries are now allowed to buy up to 24 lakh tons at a reduced rate. To discuss this and more in greater detail, we now have Dr. C.K. Jain, President of the Grain Ethanol Manufacturers Association, now joining us. Mr. Jain, thank you so much for taking your time out, and the government has finally gone ahead and reduced prices, reserve price on rice that is used to manufacture ethanol to 22.5 rupees per kg. Help us understand what was your ask for the government, and is the industry now satisfied with the move the government has taken?
Yeah, good afternoon, everybody, your viewer as well as yourself. You see, the grain ethanol industry ask is different. We have to sell our ethanol at a fixed price. So when they gave 28 rupees, we asked the government or MOPNG to match the price. Somehow they all came into the concurrence, and then they did that 22.5 is the right price for giving to the ethanol industry. So it is with the, yes, it was our ask, there should be matching price of grain procurement, of ethanol procurement. So they have done it now, and they have a set formula for this. 22.5 means it is reflection to 58.50 their procurement price of ethanol. They have also 24 lakhs they have given us at present, but they have also assured that if it is needed more, we'll give you more. Actually, the association has given them a forecast of grain availability or feedstock availability for grain ethanol. So we have given in our forecast, if we go for 20% blending, there will be a shortage of 95 lakh tons of grain, because development of maize is not possible overnight. As you know, the agriculture grows 4 to 6%, whereas the requirement has increased to more than 30% of the total grain, total maize cultivation. So that the government move is very good. This is not only for the grain ethanol, as you have rightly said, the state government have also been allowed from 28 to 22.5. You know what is it? This is going to reduce the inflation, grain price inflation, which is peak on this. And we have to understand that our country is grain surplus country. There's no doubt about it. Call it for the food, call it for the industrial. You see, we have to change our thinking, our ideology that grain is only for roti, kapda, makan. No. It is a surplus grain is always a very good industrial feedstock. And the government has made this policy of grain ethanol is nothing, but it is increase the farmers' income. They want more production of grain. They want more consumption of grain, not only in food, but in the industrial also. We have to see all other developed nation. They're also the same thing. Grain is available for food as well as it is available for industry also. So it has to be increased. Now we need another green revolution, which came in 65, 71. That green revolution, I don't know you were born or not, but I was child then. I was eating red wheat under 480, PL 480. It was imported from India.
Understood.
Then we took it as green revolution. We now need, that time our population was 70 crore. Today we are 140 crores.
Understood. Understood, sir. We get that point, sir. Can you help us understand the math? How much have rice prices increased over the last 3 years, and consequently, how much have ethanol prices increased? What is the differential?
Ethanol price have not increased for last year. It has been static for last year. There's no increase, though the MSP have increased for paddy, MSP increased for the maize. So, if you increase 1 rupee, it impacts 3 rupees on the ethanol. So it is a difficult time for us. I would not be able to give you full maths on that, but price of ethanol has not been changed for last 1 or 2 years. It is same as last September 23. So, but grain price have gone up like well, I cannot say it is say maybe 30%, maybe 40% anytime, because it's a shortage item now. And by this step of the government, that 24 lakh plus some whatever is required plus 12 lakhs to the state government, this will cool it off. This will cool it off. I think it will come at the level. Shortage shortage price will not remain after this.
How has demand from oil marketing companies been? How much increase in demand from OMCs have been seen, say, this year versus same time last year?
Last year, they have taken 700 crore liters. And this year, they have already taken 929 crore liters. That is already allocation is there. And if you see in this circular of the government, 110 crore liters will also come now. So it will be 1,040, around 1,040 crore liters. This is sufficient for 20% blending from February onwards in this ESY 24-25. So these are the, Asha, you have to note one thing. Out of this 1,040, 600 crore liter will come from grain. 700 crore liter will come from grain. Only 300 crore will come from rice or from sugarcane. So grain ethanol has become an important factor for E20 program. It is almost 30% increase, 700 to 100,040.
30% increase this year, and what about next year? What's the outlook going forward? Do you expect the trend to continue?
Yes, we are asking the government to increase the blend, increase the flexi vehicle availability, so that because the capacity of the grain of the industry, ethanol industry, has gone to 1,600 to 1,700 crore liters, whereas they are requiring only 1,040. So we are asking them, but link the consumption with the feedstock availability. You increase the blend, at the same time you give the feedstock availability also.
Okay, and why did the government go ahead and reduce the reserve price on rice? Was it because of higher inventory at FCI warehouses?
Yes, of course. We have seen it was I saw the data in September. Afterwards, I could not see. In September, they had said, that was before this Kharif season. 17 million tons was excess at that time. And it is expected this is a bumper crop this year. So we are expecting it should be 35 million tons excess, meeting all the PDS, meeting all free distribution, meeting emergency stocks, everything. Then even that 35 million should be excess stock lying with them, which will create a storage problem and the damaging problem. Everything has a shelf life. Rice has a shelf life, paddy has a shelf life, unless it is consumed. More you consume, more you produce. That should be the way. It is not a question of money. Money is going to the farmers, and farmers need more money.
Understood. No so higher inventory at FCI warehouses was clearly the reason why the government has gone ahead and reduced reserve price on rice, which is used for manufacturing of ethanol. Mr. Jain, thank you so much for taking your time out and helping us understand what the industry landscape looks like at the moment.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.